I think the most important thing to cover at this point would be, how are you doing mentally?
I mean, it's never been real bad. People, I think they always come up, man, I bet you got PTSD. And I'm like, no, not really. I can't say no completely, but it's not like what people think. People have this idea of what PTSD is. It's like, no, I don't have bad dreams. Mm-hmm. I don't have survivor's guilt. I mean, I wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't for the Lord, for sure. If it wasn't for Christ being in my life and him being first. I've always had my faith. I had a wonderful youth pastor and his wife that gave me that support and that foundation. Before Benghazi, I kind of worshiped the Lord in a way that it worked for me, more of a selfish way. I mean, I got blown up 3 times. I should have died 3 times.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, I know, Lord, I'm a hard-headed jarhead. You had to freaking blow me up to get my attention, but you got it. I'm yours, whatever. I'll be your voice. My job now is to bring people to the Lord, to discipleship. Because if you don't have that relationship with the Lord, I think it's very, very difficult to work through your PTS. Because you're never going to get rid of those memories. I don't want to get rid of those memories. I want those because it's made me who I am.
Yeah. A lot of guys are coming home. A lot of guys are home. A lot of men and women, the wars are done. The trauma's still there. For anybody that's experienced the amount of trauma that you have in wartime environment, what would your one piece of advice be to move past it?
Make a choice. Because it really is. It's choose to be a victim or not. Don't use it as a crutch to lean on. Use it as a way to pull yourself up and out of it. Because you know what? You're not a victim unless you let yourself be a victim. Is it going to be tough? There's no doubt. It's tough. It's tough every day. There's good days, there's bad days. But if you don't choose to live, the only people that are going to pay for it are your loved ones, because they're the ones that have to deal with it. Choose to live a positive life. Choose to accept the Lord as your Savior. And that's one choice you can make that is easy. Doesn't mean you have to be perfect. Doesn't mean that you have to stop. I mean, you don't have to stop drinking, cussing, fooling around, or doing all those sins. Because the Lord don't ask you to stop. He just says, let me in your life. The moment you let me in your life, I will change you. And he will if you let him in. And that's the choice to make. Because otherwise, it's the way the devil does it. The devil uses us to keep us down. And the devil sitting there saying, hey, you're no good. You're worthless. Feel pity for yourself.
Yeah.
Why? Because it takes your soul. You've got to stand up and be the man that you're supposed to be. Make a choice every day. Your feet hit the floor. Am I going to freaking live and live positively and make a difference in somebody's life? Or am I going to make everybody else around me freaking feel the pain that I'm feeling?
Yeah.